People, Goldfish Union, California Goldfish Keeper here, along with my beautiful fiance rolling that beautiful bean footage. Today, I take you into my crib, show you my tanks. It's been a while, but I thought I would take you back and bring you in and show you the new setup that we have. It's been a long ride. We've moved a few times. We've lost a few fish. I believe it's maybe because of when we moved up, because the climate's a lot different up here. The elevation's like really high. But we were able to fix what we have left. We were able to keep them up. Everyone else made a good trip. It was a 4 hour drive. 4 hours? 4 hour drive to get them all up here, and luckily they're all healthy. We have some new ones in the tank. I don't think you guys saw from the last videos. This guy right here, Popeye, he's only got one eye. Funny story, we're moving him out of the tank, and out of nowhere, he slipped out of one of our hands and fell on the ground, and when he fell on the ground, it popped his eye. So we did tons of cleaning. If you've seen my Instagram, you've seen what we had to do. We had to salt it and some other things. But luckily, he was able to make a full recovery. He had no problems whatsoever. We weren't sure how he was going to do in the tank afterwards because he only had one eye, but it hasn't stopped him. He's just a bulldozer and the rest. But you know the originals. You got shark bait. Biggest asshole in the tank. He'll destroy all these plants. We have the Blackmore and the two orange ones. I don't have a name for yet. Oh, he's over here. We got Vader. Hey, buddy. He's actually grown. I mean, look at that. He's actually getting there. Floating around, fitted. Doug. You have Abby. Abby, my pride and joy, who just loves to be on camera. You have this guy right here, who's a hybrid. He's, I believe, a cross between a Ronda and a Ranchu. Short fin, he's real long and lengthy. Roman, that's my boy. I saw him at a pet store. They handpicked him from, I believe, Malaysia. If you ever get a chance and in California, highly suggest check out Aquaworks. Aquaworks is an amazing store, Sacramento, California. I drove 2.5 hours from here 2 Sundays ago to go check it out. It was an amazing store. Anything you could possibly need, whether it was salt water, fresh water, planted, shrimp tank, goldfish, koi, whatever you want, he has it. He has things that I didn't even know existed. Another one would be JoJo's Aquarium, Sacramento as well. I think it's about 2 blocks away. Great store. Those stores they have things, like I said, I swear you never think they'd have. All their fish are hand-picked. They're not just multi-producing type of a company, like a chain where they just keep breeding fish to keep them going. If they have it, they have it. They don't. But if you ever get a chance, please check those 2 stores out. They're amazing. Big plugs to both of them. I'll go anywhere.
You forgot Dexter.
Then there's Dexter. Lindsay sounds very calm about it, but she actually really is mad at this fish to this day. It's been about 3 years. If you guys remember from earlier posts about him, when he was younger, he actually was all black and white. He was a panda. And he changed. Lindsay's still very heartbroken about that. But, you know, it happens. Fish go through color change. This guy we got through Walmart. He's the only one we had out of 3 of them that survived. One died a few weeks ago, almost a month ago. I think he got stuck in the plants when they were hanging up, and it just didn't end well. I didn't notice and catch him in time. He was so stressed out. Another thing I bet you guys didn't know from the last post I ever posted on the videos is we got babies. Now, where they came from, I don't know. But I can tell you they were in horrible water conditions because I had taken the tank down. We moved. We never went back because, you know, we were putting the stuff in storage. And Lindsay's brother called one day and goes, "Hey, you left some fish behind." I go, "I didn't. Got them all right here." No. There were some fish. And they survived with no water change, no light, no food. There was about 30 babies in there. When we got back down, Lindsay and our son got back down, there were 3. Those 2, who we call zombies, and there's one little guy in here. Now in our 40 gallon, we have this little calico right here who's making a big progress. He's a demon. He's going through quarantine right now. Hopefully in the next month or two, before he comes out of quarantine, we should have another tank up. We're gonna have a bigger tank. We're working on it right now. We have a little guy back there, a little telescope. Lindsay loves her telescopes. If you guys don't know, follow her, Lily HXC on Instagram. But she's all about her telescopes. I saw this little guy and I was like, you know, we can't pass up on him. He's a mean little bulldozer. Colors were great, his fins were great, and I was like, let's just get him. We got the little guy, and sure enough, he bullies the big one. And then there's one other baby in there from this batch that supposedly happened. And what I'm guessing is, Doug right here is not a boy. Doug is a Dougie. He's a little female. And the only reason I had a video made earlier, but they were all slouched over, not moving very much, because the night before they were shoving him through plants and trying to get his attention, just knocking him around. Oh, my other pride and joy, GF Punk. Love this guy. He's my boy. But last but not least, as I posted on my Instagram about a week ago or a few days ago, then there's Frank. Frankenstein is my oldest fish in this whole tank. We've had him about 3 years. He was probably 1 or 2 when I got him, and he was the mascot of the tank. Turlock, California, little LFS store, Pet Avenue. Another great one to check out. The owner's name is Daryl. Great person. Their staff is amazing. They're always helpful. But let me get some before we leave these tanks and show you my last one. I bought this plant the other day. I just wanted it. I thought it was really neat. I can't remember what the name of it is. It starts with an A. It's a poggy bulb or something of the sort. Real leafy. It's not supposed to be in there with the goldfish by any means. Luckily, they've been leaving it alone. I got my Anacris in there. My Anubis. My Anacris is kind of funny. I didn't trim it for about 3 years. We moved so much and we're moving around. And a big move up here, I let the plants hang on top. And when they hung on top, they just kept growing. Well, we took them out of the tank one day, and if you look at my Instagram, I believe my Facebook, but my Instagram, I actually had them out of the tank, and Lindsay was holding them, and they were almost from her toes to her head. Like these Anacris were long, big, healthy, just not broken. So 3 hours into it, broke them all apart, put them back in here. So now we have half the tank. Did this, took all the gravel I had left, just stacked in there so I can plant everything. So they have half the tank that's able to do this. And it's a little cloudy right now. I just got done doing a water change. If you look on my Instagram, I just posted it. Just, you know, bumping music, getting it cleaned out. I mean, it's been doing really good, really good. Great light, great pump. I switched it up to an aqua top pump for about 125 gallon. I'm gonna hook another one up. The sponge filter was in here as well until I moved it down there because of those guys. But I wanted to say, Goldfish Union, you guys have been doing a great job. Goldfish Union is it's exploding. It's so great to see all these different faces in different places all doing stuff. But big ups to Mr. Brown's Goldies. You know, Goldfish Union represent right here. Goldfish Union was his idea. I remember when he came to me about a year ago. Was it about a year ago?
About a year or two.
About a year or two ago. He came, found my page, started swapping stories. He told me about it. It was just him and a couple guys from Hawaii, a group of them, you know, that they when he was living there, and he moved, and since then he's been tearing it up. And I gotta say, it's the greatest thing we ever did, jumping onto it with him and posting pictures and spreading the word. And there's tons of you guys now. But I gotta say, big ups to Hawaii, the West Coast, the Midwest, the East Coast, Canada, Australia. I think we have one in New Zealand. We have a few in China, a few in Japan. Big one in England. England's huge. Big ups to England. one of our girls, I think it's Megan, Alexis Megan. I'll post some of their videos or Instagrams in the post down below. But big ups to them, everybody. But it all came from the boys in Hawaii and the girls out there. You guys did a big thing out there. I mean, great guys. If you want to follow them, look on my Instagram, look through my friends. I mean, they're all on there and they're crazy. A few of them, Fish Papa. There's a few others. I mean, they raise great goldfish, breeding and everything. But Joseph, Mr. Brown's Goldie's just the greatest guy. If you get a chance, check out his page, check out his YouTube. It's amazing what he does with his fish. Without his help, I wouldn't have had as much progress as I do.
Your battery's dying.
Hmm?
Your battery.
It died?
It's going to die.
It's going to die? Okay. I'll show you my last tank, see if I have enough time to do it real quick. Let's show you. A little 10-gallon. 10-gallon. We added a few. My cherry shrimp are going nuts in here. I'm going to have to make another one, but I have a few. I believe I have mango shrimp, a lot of cherry reds, might be a lot of cherry reds, added a few tetras in here, just to kind of give it a little bit of feel. There's some blue velvet shrimp in here as well. There were actually 2 pregnant that they are just running wild in here, but I added these 2, which I got from AquaWorks. The wisteria, I have duckweed up here, I got plants all over. The lighting on my Marineland, my 5-gallon Marineland top light, plus I think this one's a fluval, I don't know. One of my buddies gave it to me when it came with his 8-gallon, but I switched it to a 10. I got a moss ball back here, 30-gallon pump on the back. But this tank is fun. I love this tank. This tank was a great enjoyment for me to put up and get going, because it just gives me something to do when I'm in my room at the moment until we get our other tank to put the 75 in. But I just want to say there are a few people on my page that I do want to give big ups to, and I don't have enough time, I guess, because my camera. But when I get a chance, I'm going to put them in the tag so you can check them out. But they all have YouTube channels. They're great. They're informational. They show you pictures of people you can order fish from if you can't find fish around you and everything. If you're here in the States, out of state, I'd have to look into that for you, but. Yeah, I mean, all the goldies are doing good. I'm going to try to make a few more photos here soon about the different things we're doing. We might be doing a pond here pretty soon for a buddy. So I mean, I got a few projects putting up, but work keeps me pretty occupied. But I just want to make you guys a video, show you guys an update, what was going on. Maybe I'll do one about quarantine and stuff like I've done before. I'll go over their traveling, because I bagged every single one of these fish, dragged them through 3 to 4 hours, and they all made the trip for